No matter the challenges we face, we always have the ability to dream, and every day is a new opportunity. So dream another day.
Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. This is Dream Another Day Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for whoever needs to hear it. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. You can check out my description box for all my other disclaimers. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Wow, okay. Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. Okay, we've got a card hitting the floor. Let's see. This is going to be like kind of a love reading also, by the way, y'all. As we have the lovers. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is like pretty obvious what's going on here. Ooh, you got the Secret Admirer card. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Ooh, and then we have like some sexual healing energy. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Wow. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, there's already someone in the picture, but singles, don't run away. Singles who want new love, don't, dip yet. Okay. By the way, also, if you check my description box, you can find my link tree with all my other socials. That's how you reach me for a personal reading. You can check out my other projects and follow me on TikTok. I do shorter readings over there. So this is going to be for anybody, any sign love reading. Okay. And maybe there'll be pre-existing relationship stuff, but I'm mostly focusing on singles. Okay. But in this case, potentially there could be someone already in the picture. Maybe someone that you don't even really like, you're kind of counting this person out, to be honest with you, is how I feel. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. You have a right to decide whether or not someone is an actual, what's the word? I don't want to say option, but I want to say if you don't really feel like someone's a candidate for a relationship with you, then you may be counting them out. But here's the thing with this Six of Cups. With this Six of Cups, it's like there is something from the past that wounded you so deeply. Like, look at how I feel like this person is just so vulnerable, okay? So open, emotional, watery, right? For some of you, maybe you're a water sign, I'm getting with all this Cups energy. But you also have this person here, they're in a suit of armor. They've got their sword drawn, okay? And this like angelic, vulnerable, naked being, emotionally naked, this person emotionally guarded. And so they're almost approaching them like, I feel like there's just like all of this love and admiration and I feel like this person, it's like this person can be trusted. This person doesn't have any weapons. This person is not hiding. This person is totally actually opening themselves up for being, wounded. And this person is just like hard as a rock, right? Like this person was not open to receiving this love, okay? And now I'm not necessarily saying like, look, this person almost looks like they're crying too, like though, so it's almost like maybe this person was wounded in love and they put on a suit of armor and, it's like you both met each other at these complete opposite ends of the spectrum where this person's hardened by life, hardened by love, and then this person is just so vulnerable and innocent and open emotionally, right? And so I feel like you guys were almost from two different worlds, like, not to say that this person maybe isn't wounded in love too. It's just that they were ready again for love. This person was not. And so it's almost like, this is like Landwalker, okay? And this is mermaid energy. Like, do you see, I hope you see the difference energetically between these two people. So maybe you can relate on one end of the spectrum or another. So I feel like this is something that happened in the past. Again, I don't want to dwell in the past and I don't want to dwell in, relationships that are over. So that's not really, but something is telling me for some of you guys, there's some relationships that aren't over. And it's not that, maybe you're going to get back together. It's more so, unless you want that, but it's more so like there's unresolved like conversations, there's unresolved business, there's something here emotionally that is not resolved, and so it's kind of been stunting you in a way. So I feel like there's a possibility that this may come back up and this is something that you can then like address and heal from and move forward from. So this isn't necessarily a bad thing. So now we have the Two of Swords coming out. Two of Swords is 100% about guarding yourself. This is about guarding your heart, I'm drinking a bubbly water. So this is about guarding your heart. This is about, being afraid of moving forward into anything new because you really can't see the way. Typically in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Two of Swords has a blindfold on and two swords across their chest, and they're sitting, still because they're afraid of moving forward for fear of getting hurt again, right? So it's almost like because of this past experience, maybe you were rejected, your love was not received or reciprocated, this person was fearful of your love, or they were aggressive about it, they were guarded, they were cold, it's like that has caused you now to be like, I've tried this before, you know what I mean? For some of you, maybe you tried this 6 times, okay, with the 6 of Cups. It's almost like this is your past, emotional experiences has led you to say, you know what, I've fallen in love with too many avoidant people, too many emotionally unavailable people, and I've loved them so deeply that I was completely vulnerable to their, to them, and, offered my love to them and fully embraced them, even though, they, were not in that same place at all. So it's almost like they, hurt me instead, you know what I mean? Because they couldn't take off their armor, which is like, okay, first off, it's their right to be vulnerable or not. Okay, so this is maybe something that you need to work through too, is that, they didn't have to take off their armor. They didn't owe you anything. Yeah, that hurts and that sucks. And oftentimes people are like that because of their own wounding. And so, it's not personal, and it's not because you're not good enough. It's because they were not ready and they were not willing and able. Okay, so if you can forgive them for that and find compassion in your heart for why they are that way, then I feel like that will help you move forward. Okay, so the Two of Swords is about fear, basically. So now you're fearful of loving again, okay? Or at least that's where you've been. Now, okay, with the Lovers coming out and hitting the floor, it's almost like, I feel like you're gonna fall in love again, okay? Like you're gonna literally fall in love. And look, neither of these people are wearing armor, okay? They're both covering their heart, right? But they're reaching out their hand and they're embracing anyway. So these are two people who have been wounded in love, potentially. They have healthy boundaries. Maybe they're a little afraid, but they're open and they're from the same world. Look at them. You know what I mean? They match each other's energy. They're in this kind of like pink, which is, for me, represents like vulnerability. Okay. These two people are both ready. Okay. Like I said, they may still be a little bit nervous. They may still be a little standoffish. This is the beginning of something beautiful though, because look at these people, they're open-hearted. They're willing to reach out their hand. They're not wearing armor. Okay. And they're almost like delighted by each other. You know what I mean? Like almost like, oh, my heart, you're so sweet. So this is like really, really sweet energy. And then you also, again, you have this secret admirer. This could be somebody already in your sphere, but you may not even notice them, or you may have counted them out already, or you might not take them seriously or something here. Okay. With healing, this is really, I feel like this next relationship, again, whether this is with a brand new person, for a lot of you it is going to be, okay, I'm getting this very new, fresh energy here, okay? This is like the beginning, like this is very Adam and Eve energy, okay, with the apples, but like what I'm really getting, look at that, the angel in the back with the arrow. Y'all, I feel like you're gonna fall in love with somebody with this like Valentine's Day energy with like the angel and the arrow. The angel's almost blowing the smoke off the arrow, like, got him, another one. Ha, Oh my God, that is so funny. I love that. This is angelic. This is love. This is like almost like, I don't know, like nature, like that's what it feels. It feels like chemistry, like it's natural and it just like, it happens, but it's like kind of magical almost. It's from the stars. Do you see the turnaround though? The turnaround between this Six of Cups energy to this Lover's energy is just like, it's really sweet. And I feel like maybe a lot of you have not experienced this like reciprocated, like equal level of love exchange. And I feel like it's like really going to like it's gonna surprise you. You're gonna be like, wow, this is so nice. Okay, so let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Do you see the difference here between this beginning energy here? Okay, again, giving each other space. Allow each other, like, be close, but give each other space. Do you see the energy here? This is closeness, but giving each other space, right? Allowing one another boundaries, you know? You can keep your heart covered, you know, but still be willing to reach out and connect. I feel like that is like just a really beautiful energy. Wow, okay, this card came out in the TikTok reading I just did, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for some of you, you've been feeling this for a long time. For some of you, you've been feeling this, sorry, I'm just checking the time. You've been feeling this energy of like spiritual closeness with somebody, but it's somebody you've like never met before. Again, this can also be like fantasy, so you know, keep that in mind. But for some of you, it's like this is like an actual like soulmate. And when it comes to soulmates, okay, I don't think we just have one soulmate. I think that we can mate souls with a lot of types of people, or a lot of different people. But I think a big part of that comes down to compatibility, where you are at in life and whether or not you both want the same things. And so I think that for you, your energetic like frequency, you know that there is like people that match that. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for someone who matches you spiritually and emotionally and is ready and open for the same things that you are. And so I feel like, again, with this energy matching, like this is soulmate energy in my opinion, especially with this angel in the back. This is soulmate energy. And I feel like, you know, like I said, there's already, you know this, you can feel it in your heart, that there are people out there who match your energy, who match your frequency, who want the same things as you. And maybe because of your past, you've closed yourself off to it for a long time. But now I feel like you're feeling this energy like, no, I know there's somebody out there for me. There's multiple people out there for me. And if I can, you know, believe that and open myself up to it again, then I feel like I'll start meeting those people, you know? Again, there might already even be someone in your kind of world that you don't even really realize totally matches your energy and has soulmate potential, but you just don't know it yet, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. So if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Wow. So I feel like this is talking about your purpose, okay? This is talking about your passions. This, I feel like, is tied in with your love journey. For often, I feel like it is. But I feel like in your case, it's almost like you pursuing what it is that you love and pursuing what fuels you and lights you up. I feel like that is going to directly tie into your love relationship somehow. Either I feel like you're going to meet this person while pursuing those passions, or when you meet this person, you start to connect, it's going to light those passions up within you and you're going to start to develop those passions more, or this person's going to support you in your passions and in your business and your career. This person is going to like inspire you and give you really good helpful feedback. Somehow, some way, I feel like your purpose, your passion, your career, and your love relationship is going to somehow be connected, okay? And like I said, I do think that this happens often, and I think it's really like, okay, have you ever heard of like power couples? Okay, power couples support one another. That's what really makes a power couple, is that they're stronger together than they are apart, because they see within one another the potential, and they see each other's passions and their visions and their dreams, and they validate that, and they inspire it even, and they also support it, you know? So it's like, for instance, let's say you run a business, and you know, you have to pick things up in order to make something happen, but your schedule's really, really jam-packed with clients. And so then your partner's like, oh, I have free time between this, you know, block and the hour. And so I can go and pick up those things for you. And it's like, oh my God, thank God. What would I do without you? You know what I mean? It's things like that, these little everyday tasks that when we support one another in each other's, you know, passions and pursuits, and especially when we're not intimidated by each other and each other's, you know, productivity and like success, and we just like, we're fueled by watching our partner succeed. We're just like, I love our relationship. Like, we really push each other and we challenge each other and we support each other, and we also are there when things are tough. You know what I mean? That is the hallmark of a power couple. You know what I mean? That's what it is right there. So I think that's fucking beautiful. Like, this is an awesome reading. This is an awesome reading. And I feel like I kind of want to pull some more cards. It's about 15 minutes in. We could, oh my God, yes. I'm just saying, I love you guys. I really, really deeply love you guys. And I love, you know, our journey, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know things have been tough, and especially for my viewers, and, you know, we vibe, right? Like, that's, I feel like what brings us to one another. That's what brings y'all to my channel. And I feel like that's why we click on videos, and that's why we stay through the reading, is because we vibe. So I feel like in this case we vibe, and I'm so fucking proud of you guys. I'm happy for you. I'm so excited for what's coming next for all of us. Like, we're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. So give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Like, y'all, I'm gonna cry, because seriously, I just I did a reading and I scrapped it. I straight scrapped it because it got so deep into one subject that I was like, I'm losing ground. Or I was like, I'm getting too deep into this thing without, like, you know what I mean, getting into the actual message. I was getting into a subject, which, like, I should do videos like that too, but like, the main message that came through in that reading was that you deserve everything that you desire. And people may argue with that, but I'm telling you right now, you do. And opening yourself up to it is what is going to bring it to you. Again, I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing it. And I love you. And I'm so excited for you. And I can't wait to see what happens next. So thanks so much for being here. I hope that you got something out of this reading. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel, also hit the bell, because that's how you'll be notified when I go live. The times and dates really do vary. So it's best if you kind of like just get that heads up, and then that way you can come join me for my live streams. I do them right here on YouTube, and I also answer your questions during the live streams. I do a collective reading as like the baseline, but in between, as people come into the chat and drop questions, I'll answer those questions as we go. I used to do those questions for free, y'all, but I have decided to start monetizing my channel independently, because I'm not at a place where I can monetize the entire channel for viewage, but I can monetize my readings for a donation. So it's just a $5 donation for a question. Follow-up questions to the same question are just $2. And we can also, like, you know, chat. Like, you can, you know what I mean? If you just send me like a couple bucks through Venmo or whatever, that's always going to be in the description box of my live streams. I'll still answer your question. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. It's sliding scale. How about that? So anyway, come join me for my live streams. Check me out on TikTok. Check out my link tree. That's where you'll find me on Instagram. That's how you'll reach me for a personal reading. Also sliding scale. We can talk about it. And yeah, so that's it. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here on my channel and supporting me and my passions and my journey. It really means a lot. And I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button, dropping me a comment, subscribing if you're not subscribed, and hitting that notification bell. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye.